Hey, Sangriaz from the Levels here with Danganronpa 3 Killing Harmony Anniversary Edition Masterful Development Achievement. The game is currently available on Game Pass, and I'm playing this for my 3000th game completion. And I've already done all this stuff ready to go, and I've done everything else, and I just needed to finish this Ultimate Talent Development Plan with all the characters. There's 53 characters in the game, so I'm gonna load up my latest save, which is this one, and let's make sure we got everything done. So if you haven't played this game, I'm expecting you to watch this video having played through everything else in the game and you just have this left. So this guide is not for someone who's just starting out. They want tips on the ultimate talent development plan or anything like that. So I hope there's no misunderstanding about it. So basically, going to Monokuma's test, I finished this mode already. So I'm gonna continue and go to party formation, and then press Y to check your members. And the members you have available are the members you have beaten the board game with. So let's start with Danganronpa 1. So there's from Makoto to the final character, which is Monokuma. The order is always the same, so if you haven't done some characters, it's gonna be missing in the middle somewhere here, so you can refer to this video and compare if you want. So there's total 18 characters in Danganronpa 1, so I'm gonna go down and count them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's 18. So that's all done. All right. There's 19 characters in Danganronpa 2. So once again, I'm going to count them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right. Here, Danganronpa 3 got 16 characters. So I actually only did 15 and it's missing the last character, which is Kaede. So I'm gonna make sure I have 15 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sorry, there should be 16 characters. 16th character is Kaede. Okay, so right underneath here, if you've done Kaede, should be there. Okay. So if you're comparing my list with yours, that's who you're missing. That's who I'm missing. Okay, so I figured out that I've done everything. I made sure. I'm gonna go back out, quit. By the way, if you're hearing the controller sound, it's because I normally record after I played through everything and then do the audio recording as an after, like post editing when I do one. But this time I wanted to kind of try it real time as I'm playing, so I can kind of talk through the board game and everything. Start a new game. I'm gonna decline. We played this through already like 60 times, so we know how to play this game. So V3, and all the way at the bottom of the list is Kaede Akamatsu. Doesn't matter which one you play, normal, super, or the ultra versions. If you are making your character for the RPG mode, then you want to play the U version so you get the strongest. But I don't care. I'm only wanting this achievement. Also, for my purpose, I don't care which mode I play on. I'm actually gonna fail, and I'm gonna go to this despair course in the second and third year anyway. So basically, if you pass the goal, you get to do an exam, and then get to another. You get to choose another course, but to save even that time, like doing the exam, and it takes time. So I go long way around with the small dice rolls only, so that there is no chance to get to the goal. Okay, with the smaller roll, which is only 1, 2, or 3, there's zero chance you can actually get to the goal, even if you take the shortest route. So, because you see 39 squares to goal, that's the shortest possible route that it's counting. And even if you get all threes, because you get 12 rolls, you have 36 things. So yeah, you can't get there. and you're not gonna get all threes. It's gonna be 1, 2. So threes average of twos. It's gonna be like only 25 squares. But even with that, I'm gonna go the long way. So no chance at all. So just kind. So the reason I'm choosing the small is because I don't want to get to the goal, but also it's the default choice. So I can just kind of keep mashing A button and it gets there. Okay. For the Dispower course, it's short. If you go the shortest route, it's only like 20 something, so you have to take the longer route. But yeah, doesn't matter. Okay. So any choice, default choice is the best because it's the easiest. And press B to speed things along. And if you have more than 5 cards, it's gonna tell you to throw a card away. Just throw away the top card, and that should be okay. No problem. Yeah, this is the basic gist of it. I'm gonna go through all 3 years like this, and eventually the game will end, and I'll get the achievement. As I mentioned, this is my 3000th completion. The reason I chose this game is because it's a pretty long game. It takes about 60 hours to complete. I've done Danganronpa 1 and 2 already, and it's 3,000. So I just didn't want like very short, rather like East Asia or Zitlan completion to be my 3000 completion. This is by far not the best game or the greatest game around or anything like that. It was just on my radar, and it had the number 3, so it got chosen. A lot of great games on Game Pass. Like I want to play Persona 5, Persona 3, 4, Death Stranding. Many games that take like 100 hours that it's not easy to make time for. I recently did a Twitter giveaway where I asked you to share some retro games that you really like. And a lot of people mentioned like Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, which is also my favorite, and Godfrey, and many other great games. My favorite game of all time is Pac-Man. For arcade, it's Mortal Kombat 1. I think many people like Mortal Kombat 2 more, but I like all Mortal Kombats, but I think the first time is it's burned into my memory. Like first time seeing that head rip from Sub-Zero, heart rip from Kano. I was playing it in the arcade at night, and CPU Kano pulled my heart out. So that's like forever burned in my memory because I was a middle school kid at the time. Yeah, or high school kid. I don't remember. 8th grade or 9th grade. I was living in US. Yeah, so that and Pac-Man was like one of the first games I played in the arcade when I was really young, when I was in elementary school. So, yeah, for me, first is very important, being the first. So if something is like the first time I experience it, that's what I really like. Usually, try and stick to it. For game consoles, though, I started with the NES, but I instead of going to Nintendo's, I went to Super Nintendo, so I stopped there. But instead of going to Nintendo 64, I went to PlayStation, and I stopped with PlayStation until PlayStation 2. Then I picked up Xbox. Then I went to Xbox 360. I eventually got like Dreamcast and the other consoles, but whichever one I got first, I tend to like to play more with. And then Xbox 360 came along, and the achievements I got like really stuck with that. So Xbox One, even though it got a lot of like bad press, I still stuck with Xbox One, and then Xbox Series is the most powerful console in the world. So that one was no question. I already was heavily invested in the achievements. It got like full backwards compatibility except for like Kinect games, and then it got the biggest power. So yeah, that's good. And then the Game Pass came along, and that's saving me a ton of money. So that's awesome. Yeah, still buy games. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna wait for every game to come to Game Pass. That's never gonna happen. But Game Pass has a lot of great games, and I'm loving it. So I know some people are like, Game Pass got like all the indie games and stuff, but the truth of the matter is, there's like 90% indie games coming out every month, and then maybe 5-10% are the AAA games. So if you're only sticking with AAA games, you're missing out on like 9 out of 10 games in general. No, I'm not putting. Yep, I'm just trying to mash through. This was the most boring achievement ever. Because you gotta play through this board game, and why you play this board game is because you wanna make a character. You wanna develop your character for the RPG mode. The problem is, we developed like 10 characters, and you've done the RPG mode, and there's not too much difference between each characters. It's not like Kaede got some ultimate power move and another character doesn't. It's not like that. Every character can learn every skill, so it doesn't make too much difference which character you use. There are slight differences in stats, but it doesn't make like a whole lot of difference. So I ended up beating the RPG mode, the final floor, with like 9 characters developed, and I had to do like 40 plus playthroughs of this, and I've been mashing A for like 5 hours now. It's boring as hell. I'm so happy to be over. And then I had this planned out for as the 3000 game. So once I did my 2999 game, I couldn't even take a break to do another game, complete it or anything. So this is my final dice roll, and I'm done. There you go. And once this final cutscene is over, I should get the achievement for finishing this mode with every character, and also for getting all the achievement, which is Harmony's last reward, and that will be my completion. There you go, Harmony's last reward, and I have the full completion of this game. There you go. Let's go to the official club and check this out. The achievement is for obtaining all achievements, so I'm done, but let's go. Here we go, 1000 out of 1000, and I'm done with this game and this series on Xbox Game Pass. Danganronpa series is no longer coming out. The team that made the games they went to another company or something, so they'll have to work with another team, but I don't think they're going to. So I'm happy to be done with this series, and it's a pretty cool game. Go check it out. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Sangriaz from The Hidden Levels. Subscribe, like, and leave some comments, and I'll be back with more videos soon.